Hi, McDonald.
I wanted to share quite a few information. I know a lot of people have been saying you do need a mentor for this, you do need a mentor for that. I believe you don't need a mentor. Most of the information you need to trade, that you need, to arm yourself for the market, is
Mm-hmm.
on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Almost all of it is on YouTube. I actually don't need to be paying these people crazy amounts so that they can teach you stuff that's on YouTube, teach you trend
Mm-hmm.
lines that are on YouTube. And
Mm-hmm.
for those that will be wondering, what exactly would you be researching on YouTube? The one thing that everyone is teaching, that most of the people are teaching, is price action. Because wherever
Mm-hmm.
the market has bought before, it's going to sell or it's going to buy again. So
Mm-hmm.
it's one strategy that actually works across the market. But then people tend to spice it up, add indicators, add a few things, and and start calling it. Nah, it's called major key. It's called this and that, and make it seem as if they came up with god tier strategy. Thing is, when you're starting to trade, stay away from signal groups. Those
Mm-hmm.
will be your worst enemy. Don't trade on fundamental days where there are major news releases. You have so
Mm-hmm.
much peace. The chart is your biggest mentor. You will learn a lot from your chart. You will learn a lot from your losses rather than trying to ask someone for something. You will learn a lot from your losses, because when you look at the chart where you bought, you can easily see where you could have sold or where you could have bought and why it
Mm-hmm.
did not work. And then you just jot it down,
Mm-hmm.
make notes for the future, so that you don't repeat the same mistake. It's a marathon, it's
Yeah.
not a sprint. It'll take time.
Mm-hmm.
It'll take probably a year. It's not something that you just learn within a day and then it's so whatever you do, don't give up. Because I know people who've been learning trading for 5 years and they're still at it.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever
Mm-hmm.
happens, don't give up.
McDonald, sorry if it
Yeah.
puts you on the spot, but then with you having learned like price action as like the basic strategy, I would call it that. I'm not sure if that is the word. Um,
Yeah.
would you say that that became like one of the ways that trading became sort of was profitable for you? Has it been profitable, or you've seen more losses than profit, or how has it been with just that one strategy? Because you said that is the most important one for you.
Actually, my first year of trading, I shifted between so many strategies. I did
Mm-hmm.
not focus
Which is
mainly
not a
on
good idea
price
from what I've
action.
heard. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I only started focusing on price action and market maker series. That I think someone else was asking me in the comment section. That ICT
Okay.
teaches on YouTube. I've actually been learning ICT concepts. So if you go on YouTube and you search for ICT, which stands for the Inner Circle Trader, you'll find all the
Mm-hmm.
concepts that he's teaching for free. He's actually put them out for free. He used to sell them, but then people leaked them. So now he's putting it out for free. He teaches about market maker, price action, everything that you need to know. So with that strategy, I've actually seen things that I've been missing in my trading. I've actually started being more profitable because, like, let's say for an instance, I always had days when I would get stopped out. I don't know if you understand. I would get people usually say it's the market makers are taking you out. I usually
Yeah.
had so many days like that. So he
Yeah.
teaches you what really happens and how to avoid that and how to minimize the chances of you getting stopped out in those situations. So for me, price action and market maker concept have concepts have really helped me with my trading.
Yeah, I think you're the third person that's speaking about market makers. So it means that this is a very important concept for any new trader to understand from the get go. Danny spoke about it, Cash the Money spoke about it, and I think Cash the Money actually explained it in detail as to what actually happens behind the scenes and so forth. But obviously, this is a very difficult concept for us newbies to grasp.
Yeah,
But just having an understanding that it's there and it's part of your journey as a trader to sort of
yeah.
have an understanding of it is, yeah, is a good start. So yeah, thank you, McDonald, for sharing your journey and sharing some of the things that people can do. And is I think I've been asking this question: where do you start? You said it's ICT, right? So that's where most people should be starting if they don't want to pay anything, if they want to
Yes.
learn for free, and so. Okay, thank you.
The good thing.
Um,
Well,
yes.
oh, I was gonna say, the good thing about learning market maker before learning anything else, it programs your mind into, um, that strategy first, rather than thinking about other strategies like trend line strategies or whatever these other people are teaching. So it's, for me, I felt like if I had learned market maker concepts, I would be geared up for all the losses that I encountered. Because
Yeah.
if you learn something else and then you want to start learn, because ICT teaches you something that's, on the first episodes he says you need to forget everything that you've learned. So it's kind of
Mm-hmm.
hard to now forget everything that you've learned when now you've spent years learning that. So
Mm-hmm.
if anyone has not actually started with a strategy, I would recommend them to just go over straight to ICT.
Well, that's me. So thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
Sure. Hi, Lazane.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. You?
I'm very well, thank you. I've been away for a hot minute. I saw this live and I
Yeah.
was like, let me just hop on because you're talking about my new love. I've fallen in love with
Yeah.
trading. Yeah. So
Okay,
I'm a
good.
newbie. Yeah. So I'm a newbie. I've only been trading for like a few months, right? And
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to be speaking from the point of view of a student, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, yeah, what I was saying was, I'm currently learning about the normal FRX and HFX, right? I don't want to
Yes.
complicate, I don't want to go too deep into the concepts and everything and just
Mm-hmm.
bombard everybody with stuff. But so far, what I've read in the comments and what I've heard is
Mm-hmm.
there's I don't know if I should call it this, but for lack of a better for lack of a better description of it, there is some negativity around mentors, right? And
Mm-hmm.
what I just wanted to say on top of that is not everybody learns the same way. Not everybody will
Yeah.
be able to grasp things just from doing self study. Not everybody is able to open up their minds and just take things as they are. At times, you want to ask questions: why is this way? Why is that way? Um,
Mm-hmm.
if I decided to use this but in a different way, would it be possible? If yes, please show me how. Please help me in that instance. If not, why would
Yeah.
it not work that way? Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I have a mentor, right? And I've been following him for quite a while now. Before I
Mm-hmm.
started with him, I researched him. Research. That is vital and important when it comes to such things. Anything that has to do with you, with the possibility of you losing money, research till I don't know what. Research till kingdom come. Whomever it is that you want to work with or work under, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I found that he was legit, and I'm very happy with the way that he teaches and his strategies. So I am happy with that so far. Yes, I
Yeah.
did have to pay because this is a skill that he has learned. I need to consider the fact that he took his time and went and learned this, and now this is a skill that he's bringing. So basically, it's an academy. I'm in an academy. If you were in a normal academy, you would be paying, right? Yes, there are those. I don't remember who it was, but he came on here and he said he's willing to give free lessons, and that
Catch the
is,
money.
yes, cash the money. He said he's willing to give free lessons, and that essentially is basically a mentor taking you, holding your
Yeah.
hand and teaching you. Mentors are not always people that you have to pay, right? um on top of that, I would just like to say, when you are new in trading, right, do not depend solely on making your income from trading, because that will lead you into trading with your emotions, that will cloud how you actually go into the market, that will stress you out. It will put you in a position where you are tantamount desperate to make the money, because you are thinking to yourself,
Yeah.
I need to make this money. I need to make this money. And this is the only way that I know how I'm going to make this money. Do not solely depend on trading when you are starting off. And another thing that I want to just touch on is practice, practice, practice. Practice on your demo account. Create a demo account and then practice from there. Yes, you can blow your demo account. What's nice about demo accounts is you can go back and say, I want to get more money in my demo account, right? So you are practicing over there, so that when you go to your live account, then you know, okay, here I'm going to be trading, and I'm going to be learning. I'm going to be doing whatever it is that I learned while I was practicing on my demo account. Shay, I see you saying over
Yeah.
there, demo is the worst thing. For me, it wasn't the worst thing, because that's how I managed to practice it. I wouldn't recommend jumping in straight into your live account when you are still a newbie and you still don't know what you're doing, because that for me is guaranteed to leading you to blowing your account. And once you've blown your account, and that was probably like your last money that you went into the market,
Hi.
how are you going to make that money back? So, and also on top of that, right, um what I want to say is, with the risk management, guys, you are let's say you are let's say your live account, or whatever your demo, let's say in your demo, let's not even go to live account yet. Let's say in your demo you are deciding, okay, fine, here is my $50, right? Whatever
Yeah.
it is that you are going to do in your demo, you're going to do in your live. Whatever it is that you do in your live, you're going to do in your demo. When you are looking at that $50, you are not going to go in with $25 and say, here, bang, the whole $25, here's what I'm going to trade, right? You trade between 2 to 5% of your total amount. Do not go beyond 2 to 5% of your main account, because
Yeah.
that is going to put you in a bad position, right? So yeah, that's just about everything that I just wanted to say. As a student, this is what I've learned so far on my
Yeah.
journey, and
Okay.
so far it's helped me. It's put me in a better position than when I did start.
Okay, Shay is saying don't trade demo if you're a newbie, or not, rather fund a micro and trade 0.01 and learn. Shay, I might agree with you, and I'm also a newbie. I personally don't like demo accounts, but as Nozane has mentioned, we learn differently. So we must also allow people to have their own preference in terms of learning, right? So for one person, using a demo account and a real account simultaneously and trying to mimic what they've done in the demo account might work for them. For other people, they will learn from their losses and their profit and whatever. As McDonald mentioned, that the best way that he found to work was to see his previous trades, to say, okay, I took this trade, I bought instead of selling. What error did I make in that judgment that could help me in the future? So he's using his live or real account to determine that. He's probably not using his demo account, I'm assuming. But some other people would be like, okay, I don't want to feel the stakes of taking this premature trade because I definitely don't know enough to commit to taking trades. So let me just do it on a demo account first. And once I'm comfortable to then, try these strategies on a real account, then I'll move there. But I'm more on your side, where I feel like, okay, I rather trade on a real account and feel the pinch of it all. But as I said, we are different. Okay, Nazwane, just a quick question. So you are obviously part of an academy, and you've sought out a mentor. You did your research. What would you say is a reasonable amount to pay for with the research that you've done? Like, what are the ranges of what someone in newbie should be paying or should be looking to pay, in terms of forex trading or trading in general, and mentorship academies, all these things? What are some of the ranges? What is reasonable? What is unreasonable? What is the average amount that mentors are charging out there from the research that you did?
Before I jump into that, there's just one other point that I wanted to put across. Keep a trading
Mm-hmm.
journal, whether you are a newbie or somewhere there in the middle. Keep a trading journal so that you can track your trades and see where, like you said, where you've gone wrong, where you can improve
Mm-hmm.
on, and what may have gone wrong. Right? Analyze your own trading in that way. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So on to how much is reasonable according to me when it comes
Mm-hmm.
to paying for a mentor. Um, Currently I'm paying 1,005, right?
Per
And
month, or
this is,
sorry, please.
pardon?
Please repeat. I didn't get that.
This is per month because he's pre-launching his academy. Yes, I've been following him for a while and I've been trading with him for a while, but he's about
Mm-hmm.
to academy. So at the moment right now, pre-launch prices are 1,005 for a month. There is
Okay.
an academy of a lady that I've been working with for years, and they charge 1,005 for a month as well, and then for 3 months they charge 3,000.
For
So
3 months they charge how much?
for 3 months they charge 3,000 for the entire 3 months.
Okay. So if you decide to take a package for 3 months, you'll pay 3,000 instead of 4,500.
Yes.
Okay.
So that for me is reasonable. With the guy, he does allow, kind of, what are these called? He does allow installments.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and for the other academy, they don't allow installments. So you go onto their website, you sign up. It's a legitimate thing. So you go onto their website, you sign up, and then from then on, you can watch the videos that they have over there, and then they have live sessions every Tuesdays and Wednesdays. No, Tuesdays and Thursdays and Sundays. So yeah.
Okay. 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 Thank you. Any other thing that you'd like to share before? Because I think the other guests that want to join.
No, at the moment, right now, that's everything that I wanted to share. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. And all the best with your journey. I'm definitely joining you next month. So we might just have to compare notes there and there. Yeah, I'm
So,
doing it the other route with
Yes.
YouTube and stuff. So I'm joining McDonald and Co. But then I will see also XM, which is the platform that I'm an affiliate marketer for and sort of have like a partnership with. They have an academy as well, educational center. That's what they call it. So you can also learn from them for anyone that's interested. It's under research and education. So when you go to the platform, you can check it out. You can also visit their center where you attend physical sessions and stuff. But they also have a lot of webinars, a lot of uh, pre-recorded content as well. So check them out. And we can also all check them out, review whether or not the strategies that they're teaching are actually in line with what's going to make you win as a trader. As much as I have some form of affiliation with them, I'm not someone that has a predisposition when it comes to learning. If they are not a good platform, guys, we have to analyze because we can't just be out here promoting things that are not good, especially for, our community. Bitumelo, how are you?
I'm good in you. I just wanted to share my story, okay?
Mm-hmm.
With the financial crisis that we are facing, a whole lot of people are looking for breakthroughs. So they become victims of people that come and claim that they can teach them. I was once a victim, and I lost about 30,000. So
Mm-hmm.
eventually, I got this I'm going to share with you guys. There's this website that is called Baby Peeps. All that you
Oh, yeah,
need
somebody
is for you
mentioned
to
it
have
as well.
data and go exactly. Just Google Baby Peeps. You will learn Forex. People want to talk about the movements of what before they can even learn the theory behind Forex. Forex is similar to mathematics. You cannot master mathematics if you don't understand the laws
Mm-hmm.
and the theory. So you need to first learn instead of wanting to make profits and giving these people your money, and these people will be buying all and faking this lifestyle just to impress you. So because they know that you are desperate and you want quick
Mm-hmm.
cash. There's no quick cash, guys. If there was something like quick cash, best believe everyone would be doing forex. So be willing to learn. If you want to make it, be willing to learn. Learn. There's websites that can teach you free of charge. Free
Mm-hmm.
of charge. You don't even have to pay a penny. They teach you everything from the definition of what forex is to everything, the lot size, pips, every single thing that you would need to know in order for you to be able to go and maneuver in the forex trade. Otherwise, stop this thing
Yeah.
of wanting quick solutions. Quick solutions. I mean, it's Mina. I was a victim. Go 2016. There was a guy
Mm-hmm.
by the name of Sandy Leshes. I paid 10,000. I attended classes up to a point where I realized, but this is not going anywhere. I just gave this guy my
Yeah.
money. So when will our people learn that in order for you to be able to make money, you need to invest your time? No one will come and
Yeah.
make you money. No one. No one will come and make you money. You need to learn. You need to go back and learn. Learn Forex. Learn it. I mean, people go to varsity for 4 years, right? Why do you think that
Mm-hmm.
in 2 months you will excel in Forex and you can trade and you can make millions? These people are selling lifestyle. They are probably even faking it. You are even funding the lifestyle. Because if one person gets 3,000 from 10,000 people, how much that is? So
Yeah.
people need to be willing to learn. All right, learn. And I'm saying let's all go to Baby Peeps. Go to www.babypeeps.com. You will learn forex from the beginning to the last of it. You will be able to
Okay.
understand all the types of charts. I mean, why would you come and tell me that you are going to trade for me if you don't even know the definitions of AMA candlesticks that are out there? So people want AMA,
Mm.
they want AMA get rich. Masinyani, as long as I can just get rich, I will give this person 3,000. After a week, they will give me 8,000. Like, we need to use our common sense somehow. I know that with saying this, I might be killing other people's businesses, but let's not make money Let's not make money from other poor people. That is
Yes,
wrong.
definitely.
Fake lifestyle, fake this, that is wrong. And I appreciate platforms like this where we can talk and engage as young people. And really, really, all these people abafuna ukuskema abantu, not with our people. We are already
Yeah.
struggling. People should just go to Baby Peeps. It's free. They will teach you, and then you will take it from there. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Melo, for sharing that platform.
Thank you, my
So I think
dear.
somebody shared, yeah, somebody did share the name and the spelling on the comment section if you are interested in finding out more about that platform. Sorry if I mispronounce your name. It's Yamtseng or Yamseng. Can you please? You can go right ahead.
Hi, guys. It's Yamtsing. Yamtsing.
Oh, Yamtseng.
Hi,
Okay.
Yes. How are you guys?
All good. And
I'm
yourself?
good.
Good. I like the conversation. And I will tell my story from where I started and where I'm at right now. So my story began at 2017. I heard Bitumelo talking about Sandile Shezi. That's where I started. With the likes of your Sandile Shezi, George Van der Riet, your all
Mhm.
these gurus, the big guns. So I attended the seminar, the first seminar of Sandile Shesi at
Yeah.
Santon, and their offices were at Fredman Towers. Yeah. So I attended his seminars twice, and twice because I wanted to see if there were gaps when going for the second times,
Yeah.
because there was a lot.
You just had to make sure.
Yes. I wanted to make sure even the story that it was correct or not, because he was always telling us that he was selling muffins and all that. So on the second seminar,
Mm,
I was the only guy who was asking questions. And the minute I was
yeah.
hard on him, he was like ready to give out caps, like those Globex caps. Not Globex caps. Your what was this institution? I forgot. So he
Mm,
was ready to give them out, and I was out like, no, this guy is not for me. And I only deposited 50 rand for that ten
mm,
thousand course that he was offering. I only deposited 50 rand because I couldn't go all out for something that I was not sure about. You understand?
yeah.
I even have a sleep even today because I screenshotted the sleep. So I continued to learn. At that time, I was still studying. My allowance was about 1.5 each and every month. So I used to take that money, sometimes take all of 1.5 and deposit it into the account, thinking that I'll make 10,000 and 20,000, and I would blow it
Yeah.
in 3 seconds or 3 minutes. Imagine, I don't have food, I don't have nothing.
Yeah.
So 5 years, let me say 3 years down the line, I learned a lot. I've met a lot of people. I joined a lot of signal groups. I joined a lot of mentorships. All those guys around Santin, your Van der Blake Park, and yeah, I joined a lot of them,
Mhm.
but they didn't help. What helped me was YouTube, was Google. As she said, baby peeps. That's the basic stuff that you can learn out there. And I
Mhm.
joined the likes of your on YouTube. I was following Hannah FX. So she would
Yeah.
document
I've heard
herself.
that as well.
Yeah, she would document herself,
Mm,
and I would learn some one twos there. And then I joined also Samuel Leach, because he used to have the programs whereby you can trade and he pick you and you can join the Samuel Co and funding, whatever. So I did that
mhm.
also while blowing accounts. I don't know how many accounts I blew, but if I could count the money that I've lost by now, I think it's close to 100,000. Because I would fund
Mm,
each and every month. Imagine from 2017 up until now. Each and every month I would fund nothing less than 1.5, right? So
yeah.
I also joined. I also bought the robots whereby they would say to trade for you. Your who's this guy? Your wealth minister. That's the guy that I can probably say that I bought his robot because I can't talk about other people because I didn't buy their robots and all stuff. So this guy scammed me because the robot was for free online. And when I discovered that, I approached him and said, "Give me my money because I got this for free online." And he was like, "No, no, no, you can't do that." Blah blah blah. He blocked me on WhatsApp. Okay, fine. We moved.
Yeah.
Still trading, still blowing accounts, and then 5 years to 6 years down the line, which is from last year and this year, I can say I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot by myself. By
Mm-hmm.
myself, I've learned a lot, and I've been scammed before. A lot of people have scammed me. And what's nice about myself and the way I do things is that I never count the cost because I know how much I want this to work. So
Yeah.
if you will count the cost and how much you lose each and every time, you're not ready, my brother. So by now, I can all say that I I'm still struggling with my psychology because I can make profit.
Yeah.
Like last
I
month,
wanted to ask about the risk management because you keep on talking about blowing accounts, and I'm just
yeah,
wondering, like,
yeah.
did you
Like
like apply risk management?
like I would go from usually I like to fund my account with 250 rand. I like to grow to
Mm-hmm.
see myself growing, you see,
Mm.
because each and every time when I fund with let's say 5,000 going up, I become cocky. Like I start
Mm.
risking my one lot and I blow within a month. So if I fund with 250 rand going up, I always risk. My risk management is always top notch because I risk nothing less
Yeah.
than 2%. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do make profit, but each and every time when I get to close to my 5,000 rand profit, I always become
Mm.
cocky and I blow. So I can say
Mm.
I'm still struggling with my psychology right now when I make profit. But all I can
Mm-hmm.
say to the guys out here is that it will pay off. It will pay off, and the only investment that you can do to yourself is investing in yourself. There is a lot of
Mm-hmm.
information online. You don't need any. You don't even need me. You don't need anybody to teach you. Just go
Yeah.
online, learn on YouTube, follow the right people. I can't say who are the right people, but for me, those who work for me are Hannah FX and Samuel Leach. Those people inspired me. And also, there's this guy who was trading for Goldman Sachs. I forgot
Mm.
the name, but he lives in Singapore. I used to watch his
Yeah.
documentaries, and he tell it like it is. So those
Yeah.
are the people that I used to follow and follow the right people. Join the free Telegram channels whereby you can learn different formulas. And guys, for Forex is a formula. As we Tumelo said that it's like maths. You can't just get into it and think you're gonna make profit in seconds and become a millionaire. It's a formula. You need to master the formula first in order to get the answer. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So we all
Yeah.
still trying to find ourselves around that formulas. But the answer, it will be profit, I'm telling you. So don't
Yeah.
give up on yourself. Let's push, guys, and I love you a lot. Thank you for the topic. Thank you for the platform. I love it. Thank you, guys.
Sure, Yamse. I think I'm gonna take the last person for the evening, guys. We've been on the live for 2 hours now. This is the one of the longest lives. Nazwane did push us to almost 3 hours, and she, funny enough, she was one of the people that spoke in this one. Okay, so from what I've heard, from the speakers that joined, a majority of the guys, or the guru, I wouldn't call them gurus per se, but the guys that have been trading for a very long time, they spoke about market makers, that there's definitely something related to market makers that you need to learn. And then McDonald, who is part of the group that says that, okay, you don't need anyone to understand or learn trading. You actually need to do it yourself, and that is the best route that they recommend, right? McDonald and Isaac, who was in the comments, I didn't necessarily acknowledge him that much, but I could see it because I had to obviously engage with the other people in the panel. So they would say that price action is one of the best and first strategies to learn. So learn about market makers, then learn about price action. So regardless of which route you are taking, whether you're going to go with a mentor or you're going to go and learn it by yourself or do it yourself, right? Those are the two strategies that are the best to learn. And some people would say that a combination of technical analysis and fundamental analysis is required, but a majority of the people that join, I'd say they spoke more about the technical analysis from what I've heard, right? So technical analysis is more of the charts, learning the trends, and so forth. They spoke about risk management. We didn't speak about risk management as much, but we'll definitely explore this topic in later lives, where we just maybe speak about the importance of risk management and ensuring that you don't blow your account. Season was one of the people that joined, and he spoke about one of the books that he read that helped him with the psychology of trading. Because when you're trading, it's a combination of things. It's not just your account and also your knowledge, right? It's also your emotions about money. Nazwani spoke about, okay, obviously, if you are coming here and you're trading, if you're trading from a place of desperation, it might reflect very badly in the trades that you place. You might become, like you might take bigger risks than you're supposed to, and basically not use the knowledge that you've learned, that okay, maybe use 2.5% of the total amount that you have for a trade versus using your entire account and blowing it, right? So those are some of the summaries. Obviously there's more that has been mentioned. People like Hana FX, platforms like Baby Pips, as well as some of the brokers like XNES, XM. They keep on featuring. Mamsi was the first person to go to speak, and she spoke about learning more about the broker. So there's some brokers, yes, they're brokers, but you can still lose your money. She mentioned that someone lost over 10 million rand from having his or her money in a broker who eventually got eradicated, because if they're not a registered broker with the FSCA, they can definitely get rid of them and you will lose your money, or they'll say it's been liquidated, but it was actually, FSCA got rid of them because they were not a legit platform. Or if they are running a scam, once they've got enough money, they'll also go away because they were posing as a broker and they're not actually brokers. So these are some of the things that we got to learn today. As a newbie, I got to learn a lot, and I'm actually looking forward to just having more understanding regarding like what is trading, how to go about it, and which trading platforms are some of the best platforms in SA. Learning all these things about spread, pips, lots. I've heard a lot of people coming through and speaking about those things. And I really hope that each and every one of us takes this, especially the newbies. We've took something from this session, and we're definitely going to try and implement it in the best way possible. So yeah, that's actually the summary, because we just had to summarize what was happening for those that weren't here. And I see some people still want to join. Unfortunately, we've had this session for over 2 hours, 20 minutes. So it's very, very long, and we definitely need to wrap it up. So I'm just going to close off in prayer. As you guys know, we start and wrap up in prayer, as it's very important to, revere God in everything that we're doing. So I'm just going to wrap up in prayer and see you guys I don't know when. Sometimes I have lives, impromptu lives, but then Tuesdays and Wednesdays are definitely days that we have lives at 7 p.m. So, okay, I'm just gonna close off in prayer. Father, we come to you in the mighty name of our Lord Jesus Christ. We thank you for this live. Thank you for each and every person that's joined. Thank you for the knowledge that has been shared. May each and every one of us take the points that are going to help us in terms of trading. May we be able to use them in a way that's going to lead to our success. And we thank you for each and everyone that was willing to share their experience, share their knowledge, Lord. Father, may you bless them, O Lord, Father, with their respective accounts, that they may prosper in various ways. The knowledge that they shared with us, the experience that they shared with us is invaluable. And we just ask that we also learn from their mistakes so that we can be able to prosper as well. We thank you in the mighty name of our Lord Jesus Christ. And we just ask that you just help us to make good and wise decisions in the mighty name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. So that was it, guysini. Thank you very much for joining. And this was such a good session. And yeah, may God bless.